Okay, check, 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 check. Okay, the mic is on. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're still on the trial and error era, where I'm still trying what's the best look for the stream. Eddie Duck, what's up, bud? I don't have a wife. I'm from the future actually, and you had such a beautiful wife, both of you. Both of you have a very beautiful wife. As you can see, I'm from the future, from this futuristic background. I can stream myself to the past. That's how I do this. Not my wife, let her out of this. But yeah, I'm from the future where all of you have been married, and yeah, I fuck your wife, and then I stream myself to the past. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put lighting up there so that the figure is visible. Showcase a katana. Sure, but it's very sharp. I'm pretty sure I order like a dull katana, but this shit is very sharp. I don't know if you can see it, but I injured my finger. But yeah, I injured my finger. It's freaking sharp as heck, dude. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I ordered like a dull katana, but it's this thing is very sharp. It have a sakura thingy. I don't know what it's called. Okay, I'm not a cultured weebs. You fool! I am gay. Don't worry, I'm gonna do your husband tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do your husband. It's like a sakura emblem, and then there's a lot of sakura theme. This is a sakura theme katana, like a sakura flower. I'm gonna call this Serakura based on a weapon in Dota. It looks like one from Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima because I don't have PlayStation. But yeah, this is how it looks. It's very sharp, so I have to be very careful with handling this. Okay, the blade is still colored. It's because of the lighting. It looks weird. I think I'm gonna turn into freaking neckbeard. Well, he's gonna do your husband. Yes, I'm gonna do your husband tomorrow. So yeah, this shit is freaking sharp. Like it's not just sharp. It's very sharp. I feel like I'm gonna turn into an actual samurai using this. This shit is so sharp. I feel that owning this is illegal. Because I'm pretty sure I ordered a dull katana. But maybe they only have sharp version for that one. But yeah, it's hella sharp. I feel like I can kill myself if I play around with that. Looks very nice. Where did you buy it from? It's from Indonesia, of course. It's a blacksmith in Indonesia. It's an area where there's a lot of uh tribe. Not really tribe. Where it still have gangster. That's what I'm gonna say. Buy a samurai outfit. Holy shit, samurai outfit gonna cost me a ton, man. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, just the samurai. The what is it called? The samurai garment. Like maybe I'm gonna buy it, but that's gonna cost me a lot of money, man. Maybe I'm gonna buy it just for fun. So yeah, this still in trial. This all of this. I'm still trying to find the best like position for everything here. I'm just gonna go full on weebs. Gonna be samurai mode. I'm a samurai. I'm planning to buy another sword, but not katana. I'm planning to buy like a Chinese sword, so that I'm gonna own Japanese and China, both countries. So because there's one more sword holder here that where I can put the sword. So yeah, I'm gonna put a Chinese sword. Did you finish college? I haven't, but I'm currently in college. What are you gonna do with this stream? Kind of curious. I usually mostly I do this kind of stream where I just speak with you guys. Also sometimes I watch video. But I'm planning to actually take this kinda seriously. Like so far, I only stream to improve my English. Because my English is bad. Now it's pretty good. It's improved. I'm not saying my English now is amazing, but it's going there. Okay. And now I'm thinking that I'm gonna take all this stream thing a bit seriously. I'm gonna try to pick a game, things like that. What is your course? I pick international relationship because back then I used to have hope for this earth. Like I legit have vision, and I think back then, okay, it's not me right now. Back then, I think picking international relationship is the best course that I can pick to, let's say, make the world a better place. But then after I study international relationship for a years, it's fun. Like we learn things about countries, about secrets and all that. And I feel like there's no hope for this earth. Okay, we're gonna doom ourselves, and only the rich will survive. So that's why I give up. I lost my hope with everything, and now I just take my life easily. I'm just chilling basically. I'm chilling. Hey yo, Owen from Ville, what's up? That background looks late, yo. Yes, 100% Sigma male background. But yeah, I'm gonna buy like a cheap lighting just so that I can put up here so I can flex my figure. We're gonna see serious Riman. Uh, I mean, with the situation on Ukraine and all this propaganda BS, like the propaganda from West and South. So yeah, there is no hope. Let's just take things easy. Let's just chill. And if you still want to like contribute to society, good for you. I'm honestly amazed with people that like to contribute to society. But me personally, I've given up last year. Maybe it's because of COVID. Maybe it affect my mental state, how I think. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I've given up on this earth last year. So now I'm just gonna chill. This thing can do this. Let me show you. It can change colors. Doing your VTuber when? Should I do your VTuber? I don't think that's something that I should do because I don't think you have I don't think you guys like have a VTuber like acquaintance. I don't think you guys have VTuber friend, and I only do someone that is close to you. I don't think you guys close to a VTuber. Login Facebook when we remember this class this morning. I slipped through my class, but I think I messed up. I think I haven't joined my class. So yeah, what I usually do is oh shit. So what I usually do is I stream my class on other channel, and then I sleep, and then maybe if I want to learn, I'm gonna watch the stream like of my class. But this morning I forgot to enter the class, but I've streamed Google Meet, but I haven't entered the class. So yeah, it's a big messed up. Hold up, I have very big questions. I was scrolling through you, and I want the truth, my boy. It's because I don't know what to put on the title. To be honest, let me be honest here. I don't know what I'm gonna put in the title, so I just decide to do all of your family member until I know what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I think tomorrow is gonna be the last one because as you can see, my setup is almost finished. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna do your husband, and then I'm gonna pick a video game or a topic basically. So what I'm gonna do on stream with. Maybe I'm gonna do watch funny video if I don't have anything to do. Maybe I'm gonna play adult game. Maybe I'm gonna play something. Maybe I'm gonna play like group games. But yeah, I'm gonna do something after tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna do your best friend. Maybe I'm gonna do your boyfriend. I'm gonna do your girlfriend. You know, I'm gonna do everyone that is close to you. Check the stream again. Do you enjoy your birthday? But is today someone's birthday, or are you asking me? But me personally, I don't really enjoy my birthday because if you see from my daily life, from how I've been streaming for this past years, basically earlier, no, like last year, on late 2021, I kind of lost motivation. So yeah, I lost my motivation with this whole living thing. I'm not depressed, okay? I'm not depressed. It's just that I don't see this world worth living. Like this world is cringe. This world is hella boring. That is my current state of mind. Maybe it's because of COVID. So yeah, my birthday is not really that big last year, even though I just turned 20s. Not last year, this year, earlier January. So yeah, I just go to a karaoke and then sing by myself. Okay, I know it sounds sad, but I'm not sad. Okay, it's just that I didn't even bother inviting anyone. So yeah, I just do that. I sing by myself. It's pretty pleasurable time. I pleasure myself. Okay, that sounded very wrong. Can you show us behind the camera real quick? What do you mean? It's so dark. There might be a ghost here somewhere. Here is behind the camera. I swear, if there's suddenly a ghost here, at least maybe this stream is gonna go big. Also, there's ring light. Is there any ghost? This is a pretty old webcam. There's like this line that I can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's because of frame rate stuff. Love you, man. No homo though. Love you too, babe. Full homo. Pleasure yourself. I mean, not in a sus way. I mean, I have pleasure by singing. I like to sing. Okay, I don't have the best singing voice, but I enjoy singing. Look at this, I'm confused. It's kind of hard to maintain the conversation because of there's a delay. There's always a delay whenever I stream. I don't know why. You can put there is already a ring light. There is a ring light. This thing is a mic holder. This thing where I put my camera is a mic holder. I have a mic, but I don't really use it because there's only small difference between the mic and this thing on my headphones. What are you want me to do? Put your camera a little to your head level and at your front. I mean, I can do that. I don't have to put it on the ring light. Like you want me to put it on my head level like this? But you can't see the katana like this. Wow, gotta go. I take care, Zirko. Sword check. I've done that. It's a very sharp katana, and it have a pretty cool design. Like there's a sakura design. What is sakura in English? I think it's called pink rose. Is it not pink rose? Pink rose. But a sakura design. I pick white because I had black. No, just kidding. Because I'm gonna order a Chinese sword, and the Chinese sword is gonna be black. So yeah, I'm gonna have two swords, Japanese white and black China sword. Not a black China person, but a black China sword. But yeah, it's a pretty sharp. Not just pretty sharp. It's very sharp. Like it's scarily sharp. That's why I don't think I'm gonna play with this because it's Sharp, very sharp. Also because it's new, there is still oil. You can feel the oil. I think it's from whetstone. How they sharpen the blades. But yeah, it's a pretty sharp sword. And then earlier next month, I'm gonna buy a China sword, and then I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna stop buying all this useless stuff. I just want the background looking lit. Okay, that's why I buy all of this useless stuff. Also, I think I can use this if there's like a zombie apocalypse. I have a Philippine sword once. How does a Philippine sword looks like? I think Southeast Asian country have a similar sword style. Like at least Malaysia. From what I've seen, Malaysia and Indonesia have a pretty similar sword design. So maybe does Philippine also have a similar sword design? Philippine sword. Oh, I forgot to change the cam to this. Pop. Made a video with my friend and see it's pretty bad. I guess one thing. I mean, sure. That's what we do here. Because I don't really have anything to do. Sometimes I watch video. I think you know that already. But yeah, I guess turn you into a mod. Now you can send link. Now you're a mod. So yeah, it's pretty similar in design. Like I thought so. So yeah, I think Southeast Asian country have a pretty similar sword design. Pog, thanks man. All good. Which one is yours? Philippine blade. See, this one is similar. This one, yeah, basically, yeah, it's all basically similar with Indonesian and Malaysian sword. Maybe because it all roots from same kingdom, like with multiple kingdoms in each of our countries, Southeast Asian countries. Also, there is Indonesian sword that looks a lot like katana. I think it's I forgot what it's called. See, this one looks like something from Rome Empire. Can you search my channel? It's the only video on the page. Ah, okay. Eddie Duck. Okay, hopefully this is. Why is everything? Oh, I thought it's about the freaking Ben. Because Ben is recently getting very popular. All the Talking Friends is now popular again. Channel. An actual good video. Okay, looks like an actual good video so far. Okay, how sassy though? Why are you upload? Why are you uploading sassy content here? Okay, is this gonna be a jump scare? Is this a ghost game? Is it gonna be a jump scare? Wow, that's an actually good video. And a very sassy content. Bro, why you deactivate your comment? I wanna say something, an actual good comment. Search Philippine minis bad. Why are you saying your sword is bad? Philippine mine is bad. Maybe yours is good. Why do you say mine is bad? Okay, that's a bad joke. I'm sorry. Philippine minis bad. Yeah, it's pretty similar with it in the Indonesian sword, basically. Like I said, most of Southeast Asian country have a pretty similar sword design. In Indonesia, I think we call it golok. Golok. I think the difference is in here. The handle. In Indonesia, the handle is more curved, like the letter L. Yeah, the handle is more curved like letter L. The reason why the handle is curved like a letter L is so that you can spin it. That is like a master technique for Golok. You can spin the Golok. I don't think it have any function in combat. I don't think there's no function with spinning your blade, but it looks hella cool, you know. It looks hella cool. Let me change it. Why do you turn it off in the first place? If you have reason for you turning it off, then just leave it that way, you know. Hey, you get it for it. This spin is bad. Are you telling me that Google is lying? Are you telling me that Google just lied to me? How? How? Why did Google lie to me? Telling me that Google is lying. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the poster. I'm gonna put two poster behind me, but it's a comic poster. And I think it's too big. I think I ordered too big. Okay, this is hella cool though. Love the blade. Love the curve on the blade. Love the curve on the blade. Bruh, $300? Can I get a cheaper prices for this? Bro, I don't really. Okay, just leave it that way then. That's the sword I have. I think it's more qualified to as a blade. Okay, because I have knowledge about blade and sword. Yes, I am expert. Nah, just joking. But yeah. So yeah, this website is wrong. This is called the blade because I'm right and this website is wrong. How do I say this website is wrong? Okay, I'm probably the one who's wrong. That's just a joke. But how do you differentiate blade and sword? Kind of make me curious. Blade versus sword. I think it's different, but maybe I'm wrong. So all sword is blade, but all blade is not sword. Sorry to say. Look a bit like kukri. Kukri is it from China? Where is kukri from? Damascus. Yeah, but the blade is more cooler. I think the curve on the blade is cooler. I think the curve reminds me of okay. What does this remind me of? India. Different type of sword. India. Kukri is from India, man. Why did it say Damascus? Oh, Damascus is the name of a steel. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Yeah, Damascus is a type of steel, right? Yeah, try it, I guess can't. You on phone or computer. I think you cannot do that on phone. I think if you wanna do that on phone, you have to go to browser and then change your browser into computer mode. Like there should be a way for your phone browser to be a computer to be a computer mode. I'm on PC. Maybe because you set your account, you're still under 13 or under 17. I don't know how YouTube works. But yeah, maybe you are still classified as YouTube kids. That's why they don't allow comment there. The Minasabat was one of my 30 26 sword collection. You have 26 sword collection? Why do you have so many swords? Buy gun for fuck's sake. Just buy a gun. Why do you have 26 sword? You wanna be freaking General Grievous? You wanna be Zoro? Nah, bro, I don't know. Just give up, I guess. Owen have a lot of sword apparently. Me, I only have one, but I'm planning to buy one more. Maybe two more. I'm still not sure because I feel like if I only buy Japanese and Chinese sword, I feel like I betrayed my ancestor. Maybe I'm gonna buy like a Chinese sword and then an Indonesian sword. Wait, tutorial time. Yeah, just watch a video on YouTube. Just watch a tutorial on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, I'm planning to buy a Chinese sword for the bottom part of this thing, and then maybe Indonesian sword so that I didn't betray my ancestor. So yeah, I'm actually just planning to buy one more sword and then that's it. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna buy Indonesian sword. I think I'm gonna buy Golok or Kres or Karambit. I think everybody know Karambit. Karambit is one of the most famous weapon from my country, or at least I think it's from my country. Yeah, Karambit. It's also looking hella cool. Yes, you can see Karambit hella cool. There's also a Counter Strike version of this because yeah, Karambit by design is just very cool dagger. I think everyone can agree how cool Karambit looks. So maybe I'm gonna buy Karambit just so that I didn't betray my ancestor. Buy Karambit. So yeah, Chinese sword and then a Karambit, and then that's all. No more weapon in my room. Maybe this one looks cool. I'm just gonna buy traditional design that Karambit. So yeah, a Chinese sword, Karambit, and then lighting. Yes, and then that's all. I also buy a plant, like artificial plant, the one that I don't have to water every day, just so that there is some nature in this room. Okay. So yeah, I bought a plant, but it's not here yet. Seppuku. Or do you mean bukake? Why commit seppuku when you can commit bukake? But yeah, for the Chinese sword, I'm probably gonna try to buy a dull one because this one is just too sharp, man. Like I said earlier, I injured my hand just from holding. I accidentally uh, cut myself. It's not that deep, but blood just keep on gushing. Can I die just from a single sword scar? I don't think I can die. There's a spider sword in Prince of Persia. What the heck is a spider sword? Is it like looks like a spider? Which one? This one? Okay, this looks cool. For the katana, I actually want to buy Virgil katana, Yamato, but yeah, it's too expensive. Basically, they only sell the design, and it's like 10 times the price of this one for Yamato. A literally similar sword, but the only difference is on the uh, sword. What sword hilt? No, it's not called the hilt. Bar, hand bar. What is it called? But the freaking Virgil sword is too expensive. Buy a long sword. I'm not a big fan of a long sword. Okay, if I want to buy a long sword, I might as well buy a long sword with anime design or game design. Also, I don't think I'm gonna buy a long sword. Like I said, I only gonna buy two more sword. A Chinese sword. Basically, it looks like it's a short sword. Chinese sword is basically a short sword. Short sword. So yeah, Chinese sword and then a karambit. That's all. For a long sword, I'm not a big fan of long sword. I think the design is pretty lame. I know by function, when it comes to function, long sword is the most optimal sword ever created. But the design is just so lame, man. If I'm gonna buy a long sword, it's probably like from anime, like long sword with cool design. Like for example, Excalibur, Fate, sword. If I'm gonna buy a long sword, probably gonna buy something similar to this. Like basically long sword with a cool design. Damn, I've seen them. Chinese sword. So yeah, I'm gonna buy one Chinese sword. It looks a lot like short sword. Berserk type long sword. Holy shit. How are they gonna deliver it to me? I don't think I can lift the Berserk sword. I don't think I can lift Dragon Slayer. So yeah, this one is €100, €140. Buy Chunchin Maru. I mean, I already have a katana. I don't think I'm gonna buy a Chunchin Maru, man. It's a freaking waste of money. Maybe in the future, but yeah, for now the plan is Chinese sword and Indonesian sword. The reason why I buy Chinese sword is so that say Xi Jinping will forgive me for all the shit I've spoken about China. Because I talk shit about China a lot. So I'm gonna buy a Chinese sword so that I can show Xi Jinping that I'm a good Samaritan. And maybe they're gonna give me a credit score, social credit. Buy pizza sword. Y'all have one. Chunchin is Kazuma sword, right? Buy burger. Is this what pizza sword is? Okay, this design is actually pretty cool. Not like actually pizza, but sword with this design is actually cool. I've seen it in anime. Sword with this type of design. Like where the sword, what is it called? This thing here. Hand guard. Yes, I think it's called hand guard. Yeah, where the sword guard is connected to to the blade. I don't think it's practical, but it's a good design for me. It's simple yet show force. How do I say it? We can see your screen. Okay, again I forgot. If only there is a button to switch. Oh shit! I think there is a button for that. This is what I mean. Yeah. This is kind of like a good design. Not the pizza, but the how the sword is look like. Anime sword that flash. That's why it's from anime because it looks hella cool. I think my favorite anime sword is. I don't think you can call it anime sword because it's from a game. It's from a Japanese game. Final Fantasy. It's called. Its name is very lame. Father Sword. Okay, by design, this shit is not functional. By design, this shit is not function. It's not very well functioned because your hand is basically stuck because of the hand guard. The hand guard at the back there. So yeah, your hand is stuck. See, as you can see how painful that is. It looks very uncomfortable, but it looks hella cool. It looks hella cool just to put in your room. Okay. One day I stabbed my feet with a knife. What the fuck? Uruk-hai sword are pretty good. Uruk-hai is from what Middle Earth, right? I think Uruk-hai is from Middle Earth, or is that a different thing? It's too simple for my taste. Okay, it's too simple for my taste. It fell on my feet like an arrow. That's why you should always wear shoes indoor. No, just joking. But yeah, it looks too simple for my liking. I like a complicated design on sword, but quite practical. Not that practical, man. There is no handguard. I watched two videos on sword, so yeah, you can call me an expert because I watched two videos about sword. A good sword need a handguard, but this thing in the back here, it's a very good design for a blade. It's so that you can pierce your opponent through the shield. So yeah, this here in the back is a pretty good design, but it this sword is useless for stabbing. So there's no stabbing here. So yeah, plus point is for the back here. That's all. There's no handguard. Are you really Asian? What do you think I look like? Okay, this is. I'm not mad. Okay, I guess one your. I guess one what you think about how I look like, because I've been told that I look like a lot of race. Okay, there's a time people think that I'm black. There's a time that people think I'm Chinese, and that is the most surprising. There's also a time where people call me Indian. There's also a time people call me Arabic. So yeah, maybe my face is just a freaking made of clay, and I can shape it however I want. You look like my uncle. You're definitely Asian. Thank you. But again, I've been called a different race before. I asked because you said to wear shoes indoor. That's just a joke, man. That's just a joke. But yeah, I still don't know how people think I'm Chinese, man. I think that is the most surprising. But maybe because that time my hair is shorter, so I don't show my curly hair, and also I don't have beard at the time. Maybe that's why they call me Chinese. But it's pretty surprising. But yeah, I call, but I think I called most of people called me Indian. People that don't know me, and also don't know about Indonesia. I've been called Indian a lot when I just started streaming. Rimanda Chinese streamer. Same but Spanish or somewhere else, bro. Search or Chris or Goblin Cleaver. Oh, I think I know this sword. Oh yes, this is the elfin sword that used to kill like hundreds of goblin. I love the design. There is a handguard, a plus, a good blade, looks magical, so a plus. But yeah, I know this sword. The sword that goblin feared. Ximanda. Okay, that's actually a good name for Chinese me. Yeah, this looks dope. It's simple but cool, you know. It's a simple sword but cool. Again, it's cool, but it's not my taste. This is my taste. This is what I name my sword from. Okay, it might look ugly at first, okay, but at the time when Dota just released, like I think 8 years ago. No, it's 9 years ago. Yeah, when Dota just released 9 years ago, this sword looking hella dope, man. Like the wood, and in game it looks hella cool too. It's called Serakura, and that's what I named my sword because there's a Sakura design here. I know it looks ugly to some of you now, but back then, this sword is the shit, man. Nowadays, there's a lot more cooler sword in Dota, but yeah, back then, 8 years ago, this blows my mind when it just released. So I just love. the color scheme here. Of the three kingdoms and their weapon, bruh. When we're talking about Chinese sword, like from the show, from history show, whether it's fantasy or real, it all looks cool. Especially what's his name? Guan Yu halberd. I think it's called blade. I think it's not halberd, but it's similar to halberd. Glamdring. I don't know what it's called. It sort of look like halberd and axe. Okay, this is just long sword. No, it's not. Okay, from afar it looks like long sword. It's that sword. It's the sword that Gandalf used, and the price tag is $700. Glaive, yeah, glaive, glaive. I forgot that it's called glaive, but yeah, Guan Yu glaive is pretty rad. Like with I think uh, I don't know what is the actual design for Guan Yu halberd. I mean glaive, but yeah, I guess love like Guan Yu glaive in all anime in all shows. Like Guan Yu glaive is always looking hella rad, you know. Like look at this. Guan Yu halberd is always looking sick. Honestly, in Middle Earth, I kind of wanted Sauron to win. Why? I forgot what Sauron goal is. Why does Sauron want Middle Earth? I kind of forgot. Search Spiral Dagger. Maybe this is the actual glaive that Guan Yu was using. But yeah, all the design is looking hella cool. Does this good? Is this good? Is this a good design? I don't know. Is this a good design? It is only for stab, right? This is only for stabbing. I don't think you can cut your enemy with this. I'm not sure though. Lord of a bitch, the bitches. It's a very good design. It's only good for stabbing. I can see this deal a lot of damage. Yeah, this can deal a lot of damage, but your only way of fighting with this is only parrying and then stabbing. I don't think you can cut someone with this. So yeah, just parry and stab. Again, I'm not an expert. This is all just a newbie assumption. Again, because I don't think you can cut anyone with this. But it looks sturdy enough to parry like a strong sword. I think you can easily parry most attack with this. And the stabbing power is gonna be big because it's spiral. Chris's. I think Chris is different than spiral sword. Spiral dagger looks like this, while Chris's looks like this. See, it's very different. You can still you can still uh, s- slash someone with this, but I think spiral is meant to be thrown. I don't think so. Again, I'm not an expert, but if you miss your angle when you throw this spiral dagger, it's gonna be a useless weapon. Might as well throw a rock, you know? Like this can only attack on a specific angle. This is I think okay from a newbie perspective, this is a very bad thing to throw because it will not stick. It only have one attack point, just the point at the tip. So yeah, if you throw this, you only have like 5% chance of actually hitting something. Do you guys remember the point of Damascus? That's the point of Damascus. That is very epic, Demonite man. Thank you. Ritual knife. Search Herbert's saber. Spiral is probably meant for assassins. Yeah, I think so. Because again, it doesn't really have a lot of benefits. You can only parry and stab. Like at least with normal dagger, you can actually try to cut someone. But with this, it have a lot of piercing damage, but that's it. Also, there's no there's no hand guard. So yeah, when you stab using this, if your opponent have like a very good armor, your hand is gonna slip. Your hand is gonna slip. There's no hand guard in this. This is a good design because there's a hand guard, so that your hand doesn't slip. But with this one, I can see your hand slipping, man. When you try to stab, when you try to stab after a long battle, you know your hand is sweaty. I can see you slip your hand, man. This is a bad design. I hate this shit. Even though I'm a noob, but I hate this thing. Very bad design. How do I delete this from existence? How do I delete this from the earth? The spiral dagger. Yes, that's what I mean. This is for armor, right? That's why it need a hand guard because not all armor have similar density. When you're facing against like a very hard armor, and then you try to stab it, but then turns out the armor is quite strong, your hand's gonna slip, man, because there's no hand guard. There's no hand guard in this design. Your hand is gonna slip just like your cock. You know when you jerk off, there's no hand guard in your cock, so your hand can slip. That's the easiest way I can explain it, okay? Because I'm dumb. That's why this. I think this dagger need a hand guard. So you should shirt it first. I already seen it. I don't know. I don't want to watch this video because this is a ads video. This is ads. His opinion is biased. E lag in stream. Shit, someone is hacking my account. I think it's this dude because I am talking shit about Spiral Dagger. Okay, let's see. Search Herbert Saber. Herbert Saber. Wow, this looks like a very. I know what this episode is from. It's when Peter is talking about telling the story about Star Wars. But yeah, Herbert Saber. It can get hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, what about no? Can you still hear my audio though? Can you still hear my voice? Hello, Yanava, what's up? It's the most legendary weapon in the fucking history. Okay, let me think again about another cool sword. There's a lot of cool sword in anime and shows and stuff. You're all clear, bro. Nice. Lightsaber. Yeah, lightsaber is an example for a cool sword. You know, because it's freaking light. It's a beam of plasma. Look hella cool. Ah. The lightsaber is pretty cool. Especially the new Kylo Ren saber. I just like the design, okay? I watched the movies. The movie's not really my favorite. But yeah. The design of this sword is kind of cool. For the saber, for the lightsaber. Even though lightsaber doesn't look like saber at all. Because this is how saber look like. Okay, this is not saber that I'm talking about. This is how saber look like, okay? It doesn't look like lightsaber at all. Search for Urumi sword. I think I've seen this in anime. Okay, this looks cool. Again, this is from perspective of a noob. This is a perspective from a noob. This looks cool, but it looks like very hard to master. Also, I think it's way more dangerous than a whip, man. Because it's not a whip, it's a freaking sword, but as a whip. It's a whip sword. But yeah, if someone can master this, they're probably gonna be strong. But yeah, this looks like a very hard weapon to master. Because if you made a slightest mistake with this, your head is the one who's flying. If you made a mistake with this sword. But yeah, I can see this in anime. I think like demon girl, uh, demon slayer, pink girl. I forgot her name. Okay, sword. This girl have a similar sword, a whip sword. It's associated with Indian martial arts. Yeah, it looks very hard to master. But I think if someone mastering that weapon, it can be very deadly. No, Daki. Is her name Daki? Who is Daki? But yeah, that sword look rad. But it looks very hard to master again. Especially this one. Holy shit. It's like is it same sword but with more blades? How do you even master this? Holy shit, it looks hard. No, it not look hard. It looks soft because it's not hard. Get it? That's the joke. This doesn't look hard. It looks soft because it's not a soft sword. It's not a hard sword. It's a soft sword. A whip sword. This sword is also looking cool. I just love the combination. This sword is also hard to master. Oh yeah, basically this hook sword I only see it on Avatar and in For Honor. But this sword is also looking hella cool, man. Because you hook your sword and then you swing it around. It makes me think. It makes me wonder, who came up with this sword, and how did he came up with this sword? You know, all this cool looking design sword. How did all of them? How did the people that made this come up with all this? For Honor, you play For Honor? I tried playing For Honor, but I always get clapped, man. I can play against like noobs, but yeah, For Honor is a pretty. It's fun, but it's hard. I got For Honor. Nice. What's your alignment? Is it called alignment? I forgot what it's called. There's only samurai, knight, and Viking, right? Do they add a new alignment? I haven't seen For Honor stuff in years, man. Last time I played For Honor, maybe in high school. Yeah, around time in high school. And of course, because I'm a weeb, I use Orochi because I'm a full-on weeb at the time. They have Chinese. Yeah, I think I see the Chinese expansion update with I think there's Shaolin split tip blade. Search that. Is it like the Arabic sword? Because I know Arabic sword that have dual tip. Yeah, similar like this, but not this. Yeah, this one, the Arabic sword. But I don't know what's the benefit of this tip, man. Again, I'm a novice. I don't know anything about sword. I'm not even a novice because I don't know anything about sword. But what is the benefit of this dual tip? Like you can stuck your opponent's sword. You can try to get your opponent's sword stuck. You can. Oh, there is okay. There is an answer here. You got Clash of Clans. I haven't played Clash of Clans in years, man. For Clash of Clans, I think last time I played Clash of Clans is in middle school. So that's like 5 or 6 years ago. It's like a bent dick. It had no combat per se. The goal was to associate the war sword. Ah, so it's just design. I thought that's a practical use for this. Kapinga throwing blade. Where did you learn about all of this blade name? I think I've seen this in Goblin Slayer. Yes, they have this in Goblin Slayer, right? I just found out that it's from real life. I just found out that there's a real life version of this of the Kapinga Goblin Slayer. Damn. So this is from real life weapon. Yeah, like it's like a mix between dagger and then shuriken. But they're looking cool. But all of this is wait. This is for brutes to use. But it looks like it's a good throwing weapon. No need for handguard. Search Ikakalaka sword. Oh. This I've actually seen this design a lot in like in game or anime. Yeah, this looks like a blade that you use to mow down your enemy using its weight and design. Yeah, Berserker class probably use this weapon. The weight at the top help you swing the blade. Big ass sword. Ikakalaka. Where is this from? Jet Sword series? What is that? Wait a sec. Makes me want to play Skyrim. Saying all, oh, this is Ikakalaka sword technically from Genshin Impact. I played Genshin Impact because I am an adult and I don't hate minor. I mean, I don't like minor because I'm a Genshin Impact player. Okay, let's skip that. The best. What? Genshin Impact sucks. Say whatever you want, man. At least I can play it on my mobile phone. Basically, the only reason I play Genshin Impact is because I can play it on mobile. But I stopped playing last year because it gets too big. Like Genshin Impact size is getting too big, like my cock. Like every update is at least 5 gigs. So yeah, Genshin Impact is getting too big. Like my PP. That's what your mother said. Yeah, Skyrim is still a better game. I think Skyrim is smaller than Genshin Impact. And Skyrim offer a lot more content. So yeah, play Skyrim today. Again, Skyrim also sucks. That's because you're bad at it, man. Get good. Skyrim and Fallout is the only game that I need. If I can only play one game for the rest of my life, I think if I can only play two games for the rest of my life, it's gonna be Skyrim and Fallout. Fallout 4. Okay, story wise, Fallout 4 maybe sucks, but Fallout 4 have the most fun world building, in my opinion. Again, satu. I'm a big fan of like a traveling and building game or basically RPGs. That's why I'm a big fan of Fallout. Yeah, I also play other game genre, but again, because 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 of how lazy I am playing games, I only play games that intrigue me. So a game like Skyrim and Fallout. I don't really a big fan of Stalker. Fallout is like Virgin Stalker is Sigma, bruh. Can you marry someone in Stalker, or you just fuck the radiation mutant? You just fuck the mutant. Yes, you can't, but you can fuck someone in Fallout. You can have sex in Fallout. So you don't need sex in real life because you can have sex in Fallout. Who needs sex in real life when you can have sex in Fallout, man? Yes, me and my homies have sex in Fallout only. What's the difference between this and katana? Is it like a sword name? There is no Ganzanto. What is this? Mazin Kaiser. This is from I think it's from same creator that made Devilman, right? Mazin Kaiser. Also, if I remember correctly, Mazin Kaiser is Isekai. Ganzanto. Okay, now it shows multiple sword design. I don't know which one that you talking about. No, it's not. I think Mazin Kaiser is a isekai in a way. I think I've read Mazin Kaiser. Like it's an old school isekai, not like new school isekai. I think I've read like just the first chapter of Mazin Kaiser. And I remember there's boobs or is that a different manga? Ganzanto was right. So are you talking about Mazin Kaiser sword? Wait, why is it freaking one shot? Bruh. Go Nagais Mazin Kaiser. Okay, that's too long of a title. Or is that a different manga? I remember there's a robot isekai, like an old school isekai. You know how old his old manga have a certain art design, but yeah, it's an old school comics where the main character get isekai to a freaking robot head. Not a robot head, he get isekai to a statue. And then the statue turns out to be a big ass robot. Shikama Doji. Okay, man, gotta go. Take care. Shikama Doji. This is not a sword. This is a femboy. Is that a femboy? I'm not sure. What anime is this? Owari no Seraph? I don't remember her. Although I haven't read Owari no Seraph in 3 years, I think. I think I dropped Owari no Seraph. I dropped Owari no Seraph when it was just revealed that the black haired girl is actually a boy, and it's the older brother of the vampire queen. Yeah, do you read Warino Seraph? It's a pretty good read. But yeah, I stopped reading when the main character is still learning to control the power of the angel. Seraph of the end. Maybe I'm gonna reread it again. Because like I said, Ori no Seraph is pretty good read. Especially because I felt like I've read all the good things. I'm starting to running out of all the good manga. William Wallace. Where did you get all of this sword name, man? So who the heck is William Wallace? Oh shit, I need to poop, man. I think I'm gonna end this stream like just a bit here. My stomach is acting up because I haven't pooped in a while. Is it like the longest sword? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the longest sword ever created. Is it? Yeah, yeah. I think this is it, right? Holy shit! But yeah, my stomach is acting sauce. I need to poop. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that because that's good. I got something to do as well. Again, thank you for speaking with me, man. You know a lot about sword. You're actually pretty cool knowing a lot about sword, man. Yeah, because I read. I go take a shit. I can hold, man. I'm a good at holding shit, but I cannot hold for long. So let me just say this. Yeah, as someone that reads a lot of manga, sword is a pretty cool thing. So yeah, you know a lot about sword is pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry if you hear my fart earlier, but yeah, I have to go to poop. Once again, thank you. Love you not in the sus way as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna do your husband tomorrow. Bye bye.